Rise it past. For those of you back home, please don't get distracted with the gentleman standing in the background and his posterior.
That is not part of the stage, but that could possibly be a hazard. I don't know. What would you call that? An arena hazard?
Something. I mean, it depends on if he toots or not.
Hey, we're professionals here. It's a wall.
Waft. It's a waft. We'll see if his waft has any effect. Maybe Azure wiped some Axe body spray on the upper lip. That way he could prevent SchmickSchmackins from being able to concentrate after a waft from the gentleman in the background. Now he's doing this move where he's stepping his right foot on top of his left to keep leverage. I guess whatever's comfortable. Back to the match though.
But you gotta think, is that really throwing Azure off? Because Schmick is controlling this match so far. Over close to what, 100 plus?
Yeah, I think he, after last game, really found that love again. Ooh, some dangerous play. His love again for the Falco. And I mean, it's really been an advantage for him so far. I mean, everything he's done just in this short bit of time with Falco has been a lot more dominant than what I saw him doing with Joker. Joker was a bunch of close matches.
So, you guys think, like in this match right now, we've essentially got Bird versus a pressure cooker.
That is true. It's interesting that the Bird's holding, and he's got him at a higher percent on the second stock. As you can see in the background, the current leader is Falco, for those who are unaware. Oh, the gentleman in the background doing the left leg tippy toe stand. It's a interesting way.
And just like the spike from Schmick, we're looking at a 3-1.
And we see
Schmick
a 3
over 100.
I don't know if we'll Schmick it over 100. I don't know if we'll see a 3 stock here, but that would be very interesting. And now the gentleman in the background is standing 1 foot slightly behind the other, and he can't seem to make up his mind.
Uh-oh, they got Schmick at 134, and now we've got Azure at 79. And Schmick capitalized.
Oh gosh, did we just get a 3 stock?
He just 3 stocked them.
That's crazy.
So maybe the left foot over the right tippy-toed arena hazard is a distraction.
It possibly is, especially if he's been wafting. Oh, and he's standing about shoulder width apart now, so you know a good waft is coming. That young child passerby in the background. Feel some sympathy there.
Bring me my brown chair.
Now he's smacking the wall. I don't know what. Oh, now he's stepping slightly off that little bit of a ledge. Doing a little tippy toe move. Look at his footwork. So intense. He knows what he likes.
He's preparing for the spike.
Now the losers finals, is this 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5?
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 as well? Okay. So now we see.
The question is, are we going to see another 3 stop?
Possibly. Now the background hazard has moved completely behind Azure. Not able to see that footwork. Oh, we see a little shrug and now he's off stage. Okay, so now it's a little more of an even playing field.
We're not having to concentrate and have to worry about a a possible wall situation.
Unless he goes in from the side. Yeah, you gotta get in there and expecting.
So far, we're seeing kind of the same thing that we saw in the last match. 11 and 93.
Yes, SchmickSchmackins is really controlling it here.
It's almost like he's just settling in with his Falco and just like, it's gonna be a long night, power's gonna go out, and we're gonna tell ghost stories.
Uh-oh. Oh. That almost looked like a good spike. That was dangerous.
The thing, when you're playing especially, against Falco, but mainly against Schmick, how many times do you pull off a move and think in your head as soon as you push the button, why did I do this?
Yeah, no, I agree. Ooh.
Could have been very bad if could have played like me and pulled the shield out. And over 100 difference now, and they stopped it.
This way.
And he kept the gyro. It's like, you don't need your Beyblade.
I definitely think we're gonna see Azure stay with Falco. We haven't. SchmickSchmackins strive away from that Rob so far all day today, and if Azure's Falco continues to hold as true as it is, I don't. Ooh, a spike.
I don't think it was a spike. I think it was an attempted spike from Falco and kind of lost it.
I gotcha.
Because I didn't see any exhaust come out of.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I didn't see it either. I had just. Yeah, that may have been a whiff. That's unfortunate.
Then again, was that a whiff or was that a courtesy death, if you will? After a 3-stock and. Oh. Now you see Azure starting to come back with an 83 to 60% damage ratio.
Schmackins seems to, or I'm sorry. Yeah, Schmackins seems to be playing a little more dangerously. What's going on?
We gotta stop doing it.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
Almost.
Rob with the overbeing.
Oh, wow.
Oh. He set him up perfectly for the
did.
spike, but he just didn't pull it off in time.
Unfortunately. Oh man, and Falco got it. And that's such good news. I mean,
Like through the platform.
Azure really looked like he was going to capitalize and really have a good start to this 3rd stock, but
These are two of the very good players. So you really can't have time between your attacks. You have to time them perfectly because Nick, Azure, most of us will exploit it.
And that's why I say that we're seeing Falco's getting too much % off without this KO. So when he gets to when and if he gets to his 3rd stock, that's just going to be good news. He's getting a lot off.
You see him starting to play a little bit more defensive, more careful. Like he's trying to save it, almost like it's his last stock. Just trying to rack the damage up on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you saw that with the laser blast there. Just anything to do some % before he gets to his 3rd stock. And honestly, if he can keep this up, he might not even have to worry about getting to his 3rd. Oh, there it is.
Or unless you up B straight the column.
Fortunate. Crazier stuff has happened. I mean, you never know if you'll see another whiff or even a spike from there off the edge. But with 84%, got to be careful. Ooh, good blast. Uh-oh.
Oh, did he do it? Did he do it?
And he
did.
Wow.
He footstooled him, then footstooled him a 2nd time, like almost back to back.
That's crazy.
That could have went so differently.
It could have. I mean, after that, wonder if he's gonna run with the Falco again. I think he will. I mean, he seems really comfortable with them after the past 5 games.
Oh no, I almost feel like Schmick, just got too comfortable. He's like, I just 3-stock him. I can sit back for a minute and rest because we still got a lot of good smash coming.
Exactly.
And you're just like, I got this.
And you can't give up an inch there. Another little bit of a background hazard. I couldn't tell at first if the gentleman was standing facing forward or backwards, but I see now the feet. He is facing forward, watching the game as we are. Just one of us. And really even here at the beginning. Not that one-sided Falco anymore. I mean, it makes you wonder if Azure started to figure out Schmackins on Falco play.
It's almost like they're going blow for blow in this one.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's completely different from what we were seeing. We were seeing some really good Falco control at first, which this map with the moving platforms, we'll see if that comes into play anytime.
You guys think this is a 3 out of 5 and error to 1-on-1, so there's 2 more matches either way.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. So we still got plenty of good smash to come from these two.
So I guess the question behind it is, besides how bad did that hurt, is every time that these two play, every life, are we going to start seeing Azure get more and more comfortable with Schmick's Rob, or with Schmick's Falco, and start bringing it to him worse and worse?
And that's, that's how it seemed at the end of last game and even at the beginning of this one, but now it's wondering if Falco's starting to get more comfortable, or if maybe Falco's just not having that same confidence that he had at first of being able to just punish with the 3-stock, so he's playing a little more careful, and it's really showing this game.
See, Azure there could have made it back, but it's almost like he did his over B. He's like, okay, there's still time to play, take a nap now.
Truthfully, a lot of it seemed like the moving background may have created some illusion. He may not have realized how fast he was falling. little heat thing there at this stage. The reflect.
I mean, just look at the reflex of the reflect.
Oh yeah.
How quick that comes out.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That was quick.
Didn't see that happening like that.
Nah, I didn't either.
Did you classify that as a spike or like a super smash at that point?
I'm not sure.
Because it didn't look like it came down. It looked like it came over. If you notice with the posture and everything now, they both still look semi-comfortable, but they don't look as comfortable as before. They don't look like they were just play some Smash.
Well, Azure seems to be heavy in thought. Not sure if that's about the stage selection or if who he's debating on picking. I mean, we're almost most definitely to see Rob, but
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you see Schmick, and Schmick's just like, you know, it's Smash, but you can still tell the little bit of nervousness there is in there.
Oh, absolutely.
But this one, you know, Azure has to do it.
He's got to pull it off there. We'll see how Final Destination fares for him, you know, with the lack of platforms. I'm not sure if that's going to be advantageous or not for Rob. But
my question is, you know, will Azure get the end of life notice that Microsoft normally mails to outdated equipment and peripherals, or will he get upgraded?
A little paper clip comes up, bottom right corner.
Exactly. Because, you know, at this point, he has to take care of Schmick's 3 Falcos, or his tech support is expired.
You can't give up anything, and honestly, right now it's fairly even with percent. So, again, I don't know if we're seeing a case of one of the players figuring out the other ones or what, because they both have been showing a very similar play style throughout the whole game, and at some points it seems like
hit him with his own blade.
He did. Seems like Rob has an edge at some points, and it seems like Falco has an edge at others, and it just really makes you wonder who's studying who during the game.
And you can see Azure, you know, clearly seeming to start getting upset now, just from not the defensive, but the offensive, just trying to bring it to Schmick.
Oh yeah, he's very much playing aggressive, and
but Schmick is answering everything at this point. By doing this.
Oh, did he just save him?
What do you call it that Azure was doing, though?
I'm not sure, but I genuinely think he saved Falco there, which he got the stock off, so.
I mean, we know the hardware, we know the software of the consoles. Was it buffering? Because that's what it seemed like.
It's crazy. And I mean, with a 31%, like up to 70, looked like they were just trading, but Falco's got a little bit of an edge.
Right, it looks like Schmick is baiting for that spike again.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, playing way too close to the edge.
Will we see it, though?
Ooh. Smash could have been bad. Not sure what Rob's KO percentage is.
Apparently 131. Or less.
See, at this point, he really needs to start getting aggressive, but not being too dangerous, because if he wants to see the win with only 78% on the Falco with 2 stocks, you're really going to try to look for a spike or something.
I mean, you got to think about it. You know, already, you know, real life scenario. We have mockingbirds, we have blue jays, we have hawks, we have buzzards, we have birds that will attack you and come after you and hurt you. We don't have computers that are rolling around shooting laser beams out of their head.
And not yet. That's maybe going to be a 2030 type deal, but I mean, at the moment we've not seen that. And he did go for a spike.
And there's a spike. And did he just sacrifice it? Or we're just going to see a spike match here? Oh.
Very scary edge play.
I mean, I don't know about you, but if my computer shoots a laser beam out of its head at me, I'm going to update my antivirus software.
Yeah, I think that would be wise, assuming that you live through the ordeal.
Oh, hopefully I will. As long as it doesn't throw a Beyblade with the laser beam, we'll be okay.
This bird seems to be living fairly easily, so I don't see why we couldn't.
But you gotta think as well. Oh, that's one way to keep him from spiking you. I was gonna take his one good combo, one good smash, and it's over for Rob and Azure. And that's a fresh start for Schmick.
Yes, with 122%, Azure is really going to have to do something here. He's got to go for a spike or something, and Schmackins seems to be playing fairly, fairly close to the mid stage, not give that opportunity, but if Azure can get him off stage, maybe he can pull off something.
And if I was him at this point, I would almost try to get him as close as I could to the edge of the stage and go for the down throw.
I thought we may have seen something dangerous there.
And see if we, see if we could change it as a draw, or see who would fall first with the down throw on the edge.
Well, at 194%, Rob is danger. Oh, here it is.
And there goes Schmick taking it.
The Falco.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, almost like a suicide spike, if you will.
Oh yeah.